Hello everyone, welcome to this live stream. I was going to fly a 262. I'm on a map that has them, but they're not available just yet. Going to play it by ear. Of course my intention is to fly a 262. I've got to wait for them to become available. How does that happen? I think it has, well, we're going to find out, but I think it has to do with the jet fuel train leaving Venlo and getting to the 262 base. I think that's what facilitates the 262s to become available. That's what I think, that's my theory, that's what I'm going to test out today if possible. So in the meantime I'm just sort of hanging loose and I'm waiting around in a K-4, which is not a bad plane in its own right, probably arguably the best plane in the game in fact. I'm cruising along at continuous mode. I think I'm in 63% power and I'm doing 500 kilometers an hour. And that means that this is a very fast plane. Where are we now? So we took off from here. We're at Douarn, where the jet fuel depot is at Douarn. Actually, are we there? I don't know. Could be here actually at Venray. Where's the river? We got a town there next to the river with a lake in front of it. Town next to the river with a lake in front of it. But this one has a small lake too. I've just flown over this airfield. I must be here. And there's the jet fuel right there. So I know where I am. And that is Douarn. And it's got a train line that goes to the 262 base here. Apparently you get some message that the train is leaving, and then what? What do I do then? Beautiful town. Those big tanks are the jet fuel. Let's see if I can see the train. There's the train line. No train though. Train line. Train depot, train station, train line. No train. Maybe the train materializes at a certain point when it's ready to depart. That could be what it is. I don't know, we're figuring this out as we go. Maybe the train's not here, maybe it's in the other town, but I don't think so. Lots of AAA about. A lot of players, some of them look to be seasoned players on the Axis side, including myself. There's no one on the Allied side, and I think I know why. Everyone is waiting for a plane. I spoke too soon. There's two people on the Allied side. I wonder if I should wait in the lobby or if I can be airborne when they announce that the jet fuel train has left. Do I need to land? I need to be in a position to finish the mission before I can get into the jet. Got to wait for the icon of the jet base to change. See the icon of the jet base right here? This kind of thing here, it's got to change to be looking like that before the jets are available. I reckon this is our train station right here and ain't nothing there. Great, I'm having some kind of a technical issue with the zoom. That sucks. I don't know why. Interesting, my zoom function has stopped working completely. Oh well. Disorientating. What I might do now is follow the train line down to the jet base on the river and see what I can see there and potentially land there. There is the base there. But what do you know? Now it's working. Why did it start working? I don't know. Ah, maybe I do know. Was the caps lock on? No, that doesn't make a difference. That was a mystery. Anyways. Up ahead is the jet base. Check out what's on the ground. This looks promising. Look at all these jets right here. Jet, 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 jet. Tons of jets. Do we have any more over here? Propeller planes. Have we here? Jet and propeller. And then what else we got? Munitions. Munitions and propeller. A mixture. Lots of jets here and there. Most of them are static objects though, I think. 110s. Jet, 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 jet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 jets. 7 jets there at least. How many jets can be flown? I don't know. I don't think 7. I get the feeling 2 or 3. Maybe it's 7. That's a huge amount if it is. That'd be pretty awesome. Icon for the airfield has not changed yet, which means the jets are not available yet. We got a prop and some fuel. And that's about it. Bit of a rabbit warren of a taxiway here. Pretty awesome. Very well done. And what have we here? Bunch of jets lined up here. Is this the one that I saw before? I think I'm at the other end of the field. Look at this. That's a lot of jets right there. And maybe 1 or 2 more just here. No, that's just fuel. So this is your jet base. Now I wonder how you activate the jet train. I have a feeling right now, since nothing's happened so far, that you might need to complete some tasks before it becomes available, like maybe destroying a certain amount of enemy ground targets or something. I cannot remember what I took off with. I reckon I might have a 250 kilogram bomb, or a 500 actually. How can I tell from in here? I don't think I can, other than I've got this panel here which looks like a bombing panel. Maybe I'll just fly to the Allied bomber base and shoot that up for a bit, try and drop something on it. And then maybe that'll release the jets. Then what do I do? I don't know. I should really read the web page of Combat Box, I guess. That probably says all of the conditions there. And another thing, I should also try not to get shot down while I'm on my mission to get a jet, because there are now enemy players on the server. Although there's only 3 of them, so not much of a danger just yet. I'm probably coming up to the town of Wheat. Alright, I reckon that's the town of Wheat, and I'm gonna have to turn south more from here. Got from there, I went to there and to there. Now I'm there. Now I'm going to Ash, and via Ash to the bomber base. So from here I'm just going to go basically south, maybe 200, maybe 190. Enemy aircraft spotted near Lommel, 1713. That's sort of close to where I am. If I just keep going west from here. Let's do that. Change of plan. It's going to be hard to find them though. I could be, actually I should just, I shouldn't, I don't know, I'm probably carrying a 250 kilogram bomb. If I try and dogfight with that, I'll waste the bomb. I should really, from here, from Wheat, whatever this place is called, Wheat, I should head 190, which I'll do now. I'll go and attack the bomber base, and then I'll come back for the fighters. Defense is at 1713. Alright, the one that was attacking the defences, I think they have just crashed or something. Probably got hit by AAA, so there's no point diverting up there. Let's keep going 190, let's get to the bomber base, we'll drop the 500, hopefully that'll free up the train. I'm trying to figure out how to get the train to move so I can get a jet. People sometimes lament that the jets are too powerful, but look at all what I'm doing here to try and free up at least one jet. Jets are kind of rationed and meted out, they're hard to get, and the supply is low and the demand is high. So I figure the jets are connected to the jet fuel depot at Douern, jet fuel depot, and the train that goes from the jet fuel depot along that arrow to the Venlo jet base. And the icon for the Venlo jet base has to change before the jets become available, so I'm figuring these things out. And then when it does change, if you can get to a point where you can select an aircraft, then you can get a jet. Then you have to remember how to start the jet without catching the engines on fire. And then you have to be able to take off without crashing. So yeah, the jets are dangerous when they're in the air and when they're flown by an experienced pilot, but all of the preceding prerequisites have to, basically the sun, the moon, the stars all have to align before a jet even becomes available. I should have a river on my left. There's one below me with a bridge. There is one to my left with a town on it. This is a canal below me, and that's a river over there. There's a bridge. I think I'm crossing this canal, probably at this bridge here. Confirmed, because look at the shape there. It's a triangular shape of a smaller canal, and here's the bridge, and there's a triangle shape of a smaller canal, so that's where I am. So I know where I am, and then from here I want to go to Ash, which is basically, I don't know, 250. Let's turn on to 250 and we'll see if we can find the airfield of Ash, which the Allies call Y-29. There it is there, right there on the 11 o'clock. It's good to go via Ash to the bomber base, because if I need to land, if the 262s become available, I can land at Ash. Actually, I can also land over here as well, right there at a supplementary airfield. Last time I got hold of a 262, enemy aircraft spotted at 1412, that's up north. I managed to shoot down a Mustang after a period of time, so that was very satisfying. Hello guys in the chat, welcome. Alright, from Ash I'm gonna go, I can almost remember the heading to get to the bomber base. I think it was, why am I thinking 120? Let me see. It's not 120, it's more like 20. Be gaining some altitude here as well. What do you consider the best 109 prior to the G14 or K9? Merry Christmas, by the way. I don't know. I was just thinking how good the E7 is. It's the earliest one in the game, of course. They're all pretty good, it just depends what era they're in. Hello, yeah, Mystic. Merry Christmas to you too. Alright, I see the town where the bomber base is. Should really gain some altitude. It's got AAA protection and so on. You want to hit it pretty fast. And yeah, Merry Christmas, Paul Jepson. I'm not such a connoisseur just yet of 109s that I can tell the difference, particularly between a G and an F. I'd say the G series is more potent in some way. I know looking at it when you're in the cockpit, it's more restrictive. The cockpit is harder to see out of compared to the F. That's one difference, but that's not really to do with performance. Alright, so there's the bomber base. I think I've got a bomb, a 500. It would suck if I did a bombing run, which I'm going to, and I didn't have anything to drop. I rushed in trying to get the 262. I didn't bother to check my loadout. Porterhouse steak, amongst other things. Okay, so I've got 4 enemies in the sky out there somewhere. How well does this plane pull out of a dive? That's one really good question. The answer I can't remember. I tried it out once when it first came out, but I cannot remember. I know where the juicy targets are on this airfield, and I think they've already been hit largely. They are at the other end, and there's the fuel depot and some B-25s that are just parked there. I'm going to try and go after the fuel depot. I think someone's already hit it, but there's another one in the corner there. I'll go for that one instead. I don't think it's been hit, and I'm going to hit it along its length. And I didn't have any bomb to drop, I don't think. Actually, yeah, I did drop something. Good. I just didn't hear the click. The rate of roll became really sluggish, and the pull-out it happened, but only just. Fuel storage. Excellent. This plane, you can't, I don't know, maybe you can run it in combat mode for a long time. And try and run it in combat mode for a while. G'day Roger, same to you. Oh, I'm getting jumped. The engine's gone. What do we got? A Spitfire. And look at that. almost got a shot on him myself on 2 occasions. Alright, let's check the map. The 262 base is still unavailable. I don't know. I don't think I was carrying any bomb there at all. So what did I destroy the fuel tanks with? I did shoot at them briefly. It was probably just the cannons that I shot at them. Because I've got the 30mm. Just one hit from one of those would have been enough. Ah, you can choose the DB605 DC. You can choose gun pods. Wow. I won't do that. What about this? You lose 13 kilometers an hour after the drop though. Well, that's what I'll do. Alright, so I'm going to carry this and full fuel, yeah. And I'm going for this colour scheme right here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right, where was I? I'm going to take off from Ash. If you've just joined us, the goal is to get this to change to looking like these. These are airfields. And that means that the 262 is available and then to grab a 262. So far I've had no success with it at all, but we're just playing it by ear and seeing how to make it happen. The heavily laden A5, I think it is. Beefy aircraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bombs, 2 under each wing, and a huge one under the fuselage. Probably carrying about as much bomb load as, I don't know, as a Bf110 probably. Alright, so from here it's 220 to get to the bomber base. Spotted near 1713. That's in the middle of the map. I'm on the southern end of the map. That's at the defences. The question now as well is, what target should I hit? So both of the juiciest targets, the fuel tanks, are kind of destroyed. I destroyed one of them maybe, but maybe didn't finish it off because I only really hit it with probably one cannon shell. And there are probably 3 tanks there. There are also bombers. If I can get a cluster of bombers, that'd be ideal. But they're usually pretty spaced out. You're better off picking them off with cannon and gun. There is the town, there's the base. I can see an aircraft over the base. I can see 2 aircraft over the base. I assume that they're Axis, who knows? I'll go straight in there at this altitude. Maybe. Don't want to get hit by the flak though. I'll keep it at combat mode and I'll see how it goes. I'd be interested to see how long the K4 lasts at combat mode. Some planes last an hour at combat mode, some of them last 15 minutes, and probably some of them last a couple of minutes. Hello, Japanese writing in the chat there. There's a pretty big warehouse, a hangar. Maybe I should just hit the hangar. That'd be a good target to hit with the bomb because you can't destroy it with cannon. There's a bunch of buildings at that end of the airfield too. Some of them have been destroyed already. Make an interesting target. I'm getting shot at by flak. No, that's a flare. Hey, the thingo's already been destroyed. What about down there? What do we got down there? Let's attack something there. Maybe. Got to watch out for enemy fighters as well. Are they fuel tanks? And are they still intact? I'll hit them. No, someone's already exploded them. They're already been hit. Damn it. Didn't want to waste a bomb on that though. Now I've got to get out of the flak. That's going to be the hard part. Okay, change of plan. And there are plenty of fighters around here too. Still in combat mode, just under 500 kilometers an hour. There's a string of B-25s lined up. I'm going to try and go for those. They're at the other end of the field though. I'll use the smoke from the hangar to guide, as a guide. Now, are those bombers still intact? Yes, they are, and there's a bunch of them on the way there as well. I'm really in a bad situation here. Oh well, it's a juicy target though. Let's see if I can pick it off. There's 3 of them in a row. I'll drop it in the center if possible. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's have a look at the result. 1, 2. Shit, 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 shit. Watch out for that damn flak. Still in combat mode. And that flak. Savage. Look at that, look at that, look at that flak. It's AI, but it's no joke. Destroyed Park B-25. So that was a successful drop. How many did I destroy? Hopefully 3. And what about the 262s? They are still not available. What a hassle. Greetings to everyone in the chat. Welcome. And the title of this video is ME262. Regrettably, obviously I'm not flying the ME262. And there's some flak over there shooting either at me or at a colleague higher up. That's a colleague higher up there. Are there 2 aircraft higher up? There's 2, I think. Are they both Axis? And I can't even see them anymore. Where are they? So the whole plan of this flight is, I'll have to change the title, but the whole plan of it is to fly the jets, but that's just not working at this time. So who did I see over here? I saw 2 aircraft. Now I don't see anything. And I'm a sitting duck really while I'm trying to acquire them. Now they could be anywhere at this time. They won't be in exactly the same spot as I saw them. Where's the flak bursts? Apart from chasing me, of course. Which is not good because that'll tell everyone where I am. Like it's doing just there. This is not good. But the DC engine, which gives it some kind of ability. DC, DB605 DC, Daimler Benz. Still in combat mode. I wonder how long I can last in combat mode. Go back to the airfield at really high speed and see what I can see, because out at this distance it's very hard to see anything. You get in closer, sometimes you see there's a whole fight going on. There's a few aircraft down there parked on the ground that I could also shoot at, so it's probably the way to go. Then again, when you're fixated on the targets on the ground, you miss what's going on around you in the air. Still in combat mode. Guys, this is a bit of an experiment. I don't often fly the K4, if ever, in multiplayer, not yet anyway. So the question I have is, how long can I last in combat mode? And that's what I'm trying to find out just now. I'm not timing myself, but this will give me some general idea. So where do I want to be? Just over here. Are there planes closer? Probably. Yeah, there's one there, but I don't want that one. Did I destroy all of these? It's hard to tell. You can probably just pick off one or two at a time. Potentially two here. This one's not destroyed. I'll hit it with a cannon. And now this one. That was an A-20. I see smoke, and the other one is gone too, so that's two. 2 for 2. Pulling some high G's here, get away from that flak. AAA. Destroyed at 25 and destroyed at 20. Excellent. Still at combat mode, 82%. Now I've got company. What's that? Hopefully it's another Spitfire, and I'll just do a stall turn on it because it can't climb like I can. Actually, it can. If it's a 150 octane Spitfire, then it can climb like I can. Damn it. Here we go. Damn. And it is a Spitfire. Got a hit on him. I think he's a goner. Used a few 30mm on him. Oh shit, that was my new friend. Right, back to combat mode, I guess. What I did there was basically I did a stall turn and tried to come down on him and shoot him as I was coming down on him. Didn't quite work, but I had the idea. In combat mode till the engine stops. Yeah, that's the question. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, I think I know it. Means a baker's dozen. I get what he's saying. That's like a pun. Aircraft there with its lights on. Is it a trap? What could it be? Should I attack? I'm always tempted. I'm in combat mode, aren't I? Let's just bloody dive straight down. If I don't get an aircraft down there, then I'll get something that's parked, so I can't lose. Famous last words, of course. I can only see the guy's shadow now as well. I could see him, now I can just see his shadow. It's a big aircraft. Is it a 38? And where the heck is it? Could be anywhere, of course. Still see its shadow, but there it is. Aha! What do we got here? It's an A20. It's an A20, or is it B25? It's an A20. Boom shakalaka. He's gone. Might have to do another pass though. I think are they AI? I know there's some AI B25s in this. And I'm still at combat mode, which is good. Go in maybe for another pass. I assume that's an A20 that took off from this field, but I don't know. He's shooting at the field, what the heck? So, and now he's crashed. He was shooting at the field before he crashed, I don't know. Alright, it's all good. We got there. Oh, I get it. It wasn't him shooting, it was him shooting. And that there, I assume, is a 109. Yeah, it is. Look at him in the air there, pretty graceful. Watch out for that flak though. Still at combat mode. So this is the K4. It's basically a pretty supreme aircraft, sort of like a Mustang or something. Or a Spitfire with 150 octane. See lots of flak going off. I'm going to head back and hit something on the ground. A really itchy nose and I don't want to scratch it because I know as soon as I do, what the heck. There we go. Sometimes you get shot down if you just take your gaze away from the screen. So where is another target? There's one right there and right there. Which one do I want? Probably this one. This is a 25. Ah, look what I've got here. Haha. Shit, I run out of cannon. Look at all my damage that I've caused there. Ah, there's another 25 still left. How did I not get that? Oh no! Got hit by the damn flak. I better get out of here. What's the reciprocal of 220? 320 plus 80, 400 minus 360, 40? 040? 040. Let's go 040. Still at combat mode. Is that wise in the current schema? What am I leaking? Hopefully not coolant. I think it's just fuel. Any luck, we'll be back to Ash very soon, and then arm and refuel. That was avoidable. That was my own fault because I was looking at that B25 and I just glanced at it for about a second too long, and that's why the flak got me. If I had just looked at it out of the corner of my eye as I went zooming past and immediately started banking, the flak would not have got me. I got hit by a real spray there in both wings. I have a bulletproof glass headrest. Pretty heavy duty looking thing there. Oh no, overheat. Overheat. That, I wonder what that's from. Now I'm back to continuous mode. Back to 35 even. I think I'm screwed. That's a really bad overheat. Let's maybe just try 50% power, 55. I'm still miles away from Ash. I can see the canal. on the nose. Engine overheat. I reckon I'm probably leaking coolant. This is a water-cooled aircraft. Watch the oil temperature. I can't open the radiators or anything. I think the situation's stabilised. Maybe I'm just overheating because of running at combat mode for that long. How long was I in combat mode for? A long freaking time. At least 10 minutes, probably 15 minutes. Actually, I don't know, but that's, you know, it's only subjective. I think I was over the bomber base for about 10 minutes plus, so I'm going to say 10 minutes of combat mode. Oh, I'm running out of power now. Ash is just over there. Oh well, down we go. So I'd run out of cannon. And I can't fire any of the guns because the propeller's not moving. Bombers are still not available. I'll just keep flying this one until I see something with the bombers. So I destroyed some planes on the ground and a building, and I figure my theory is that that makes the bombers more likely to be available. I don't know, but same deal. I think I'll take another 500. You can take a single 250 or you can take a 500. You're better off taking the 500, I think. And one last feature, let's put up a photo. You've just joined us. My whole goal here is to fly the jet, the ME262. So far it's not working, but that's what I'm aiming towards. I think of this plane, it meets my expectations that I had. Like, I thought that it was basically the best plane in the game, more or less, you know, one of the top planes, and just from flying it then, it seems to be pretty good. It would suck if you could only do 2 minutes on combat mode or something, but as you saw, I was flying for 10 or 15 minutes at combat mode. When I overheated, the plane was severely damaged, so I'm going to say that damage from being shot in combat was causing the overheating, not running it at combat mode. So again, I'm going to be flying at combat mode for most of the time. 2214, that's the bomber base. So same deal, back to the bomber base, just destroy everything on the ground, particularly the AAA, I think, and yeah, wait for the jets. I don't know, it might be better to have the cockpit instrument panel lights on. Let's try that for a bit. So again, heading 220 to get out of here. I'm going to stay at combat mode for the whole damn thing until something happens. It's good to do this when you first start flying a new plane so you can figure out what its limitations are. Try hitting a different base. That's not a bad idea. I like to kind of... There's so many targets down at the bomber base. Maybe after this one. Ash is under attack? What the heck? Yeah, it is. It's being... there's some... What's going on here? Looks like there's a bunch of attackers. Even over there somewhere. Actually shooting at anything though? Is this just some error or something? This could be an error or it could not be an error. I'm still carrying my 500. What are they shooting at? Yeah, they're shooting at something up there. But where? Are they shooting at a phantom aircraft? No, there it is. I can see it. I can see it. What could it be? Mustang, I think. Oh, shit. I've lost it. No, there it is. I don't know what my speed is or anything. I'm just trying to track that damn thing. My speed could be on the stall, I don't know. Just trying to track that aircraft. It's a Tempest. He's coming for me. He is. He's got to contend with the flak, that's one thing though, in my favour. I'm on his tail, I'm just miles away. I'll stay in combat mode. I can't catch a Tempest even at full power, I don't think. I could be wrong about that. Let's try 1 minute of emergency power. I'm carrying the damn bomb though. He's going to try and boom zoom me. Let's pull that power back to combat mode. Up we go. He's banking. So I'm trying to catch a Tempest while I'm carrying a 500 kilogram bomb and full fuel. And here he comes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think he might have me here. Yeah. Oh well, it's worth a try. Still got the bomb attached. I didn't want to relinquish that bomb. Probably should have. There goes my canopy. What lesson can I infer from that? Drop the bomb, just climb up and get him. I think you can catch him with this aircraft. I was carrying full fuel, that's another factor. No jets available. The hardest thing there really was just trying to keep track of the target. Tempest is a much feared aircraft, but that, in a way, that was a victory because I was able to mostly kind of keep up with him in a way, even though I was carrying that heavy payload. And it looks like he's still hanging around and he still wants some more. That's him there, I think. So as soon as I can, I'll go and intercept him. So we've got a HE-111 that's heading to the bomber base as well. I'll be interested to try and get some kills on Tempests in this aircraft. That's the real litmus test to see how strong this thing is. When you climb, you slow down and get hit. Yeah, definitely that is mostly the case. If I was to do that dogfight over again, I would have dropped the bomb, and I would have gone probably 90% power and just climbed straight up and shot him down. Because this plane is probably the best climber in the game, from what I understand. So in that sense, there shouldn't be any reason why, if there's a Tempest hovering above me, all else being equal, I can just give it some power, climb, and just get him. So I'm at combat power, gears up, I think, because I've got a red light, and the lights are off externally. Let's put the cockpit light on. 1912, that's up near the Panzers, up off the wing there. I could go there, enemy aircraft spotted there. Probably going to attack the Panzers, so maybe I'll hit the bomber base and then I'll go directly to the Panzers. Speaking of the bomber base, there it is there. And my guess was correct, enemy spotted near the German Panzers. Where is a target down here that I can hit? It looks like the hangar is intact, but I know it's not because it's been destroyed. Trying to figure out now what target to go for. Man, there was a B-25 at the end of that column, but I don't want to go for that. I was trying that one before. Directly in front of me, there's a bunch of stuff. Probably go for something down there. In the forest there, what do I have? Maybe nothing, maybe something. And I've got a fuel tank there, I'll hit that. Or will I? So hard to know what I want to shoot. I'll go for the fuel tank. Need to be able to pull up too. Destroyed a truck, destroyed fuel storage, and you can see it right there. Don't want to take too many happy snaps. That flak is going to get me if I stick around and just keep looking at my kill. Alright, over to the Panzers. Panzers under attack at 1912. What's my bearing to the Panzers from here? It's got to be about... Whoa, 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 look at that. I don't know how, but his piece of his aircraft's come off. We came pretty close there. I think there might have been a collision. Alright, still at combat mode. Heading off towards the Panzers. So, I've dropped a bomb on the fuel tank, destroyed some trucks, destroyed the fuel tank, tangoed with a Mustang that lost a piece of its wing. I think it was its wing. I think there was a collision and I got the best of him in the collision. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes I'm on the receiving end of losing a piece of the aircraft, and looks like that time I wasn't. Aircraft seems to be okay. I'm quite high up now. Have I been hit? I don't know. I don't think so. Jumped, but by a 109. What have we here? Two 109s. They're both going to the Panzers. It's a 109 and a D9. That's a D9. What fun. We got a 109 and a D9. I'll just follow them. I'm sure they're going to the Panzers. Look at them cruising around. That guy seems a lot more high performance than me for some reason. I won't follow him, he seems to be going the wrong way. I'm going over here somewhere towards the Panzers. The Panzers! Oh. Am I looking in the right spot? There's that airfield that I took off from, that I departed from, the bomber base. Is that the Panzers? That could be it. I need to get my bearings. I think I'm still too far south, but what the heck. And what have we here? Yeah, I'm a little bit lost, and there's an airfield. Is that my airfield? Alright. I'm pretty sure I know where I am. All good, all good. That there would have to be my airfield. So from here I just got to go about 3:30, I think. I should be at the Panzers pretty soon. And I've got some good altitude here now. Hour left in the map. Let me just I just got to I'm going to turn the aircon up slightly. I'll be back in 10 seconds. Right, I'm back. Looks like I didn't miss anything. So we got some lakes down here, which I can't see anymore. Anyways, there they are, just under the wing, and just after the lakes you got the Panzers. Straight up ahead before the curve. I see them. I see their bridge rather. Let's go down there. Here I am, I'm pretty high up. What's my altitude? What does that say? 3,200 meters. Was enemy aircraft here, but that was a long time ago. Here we go, spotted near 1912. That's where I'm supposed to, that's where I'm headed. Right down there. Got to find him now. Just got to find him. Near the Panzers. Where? Sometimes they come looking for a fight with the fighters. Sometimes they come looking to do some bombing on the Panzers. Something's moving down there. It's the flak firing. So the flak is firing. What's it firing? Where's it firing? I cannot see where it's firing. There, look at that! Is that a plane? That's the flak. The plane is there. I see it. It's higher up. I'll just stay in combat mode for the time being and I'll try and get up to its altitude. Man, it's very high up. Hopefully I can catch it. If I zoom out, then I'll lose it. I've lost it already. Lower the nose. And this is alternate spotting mode, I just remembered. So, I can't see him. He's much higher and he's just going around. Very high up now. I think this is like looking for a needle in a haystack. Might have to just, could be a bit too ambitious chasing that one because I lost him. Altitude, 5,200. But we're certainly very high up. That there is the Panzers, just waiting for something to come along. Might just check the engine power setting, make sure it's still on combat. Yep. G'day machine, welcome. And the jet base is still not available. So I've been on this map for 1 hour so far and still no jets are available. Bit of a downer. There's got to be something I could do about that, but I don't know what. Not yet. I'll find out. Whose contrail is that? Check that out. We got a contrail and another contrail. We got contrails even higher than me. That's crazy. They can't be jets. Do I want to bother wasting all this fuel to get up to them? Hassle, man. I'll stick relatively close to the base, to the Panzers. At some point soon, I'm going to start producing a contrail, and then my position will become visible. Do you see that? Do you see that? Aha, I've got an aircraft in sight. Let's go for it, and I'm higher. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Don't lose him. Don't lose him. Don't lose him. It's a Mustang, I think. How best to take this on? I don't know, just get in there and tango, I think. Oh no, I'm going to lose him, aren't I? Go, 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 go. Oh, he's going a bit faster than me, I think. He's getting away. He's getting away. I could go full power, but I don't want to. Come back here. The Tempest. It's a really fast aircraft, whatever it is. I can only just barely see it in the sight there. Usually aircraft that move that fast are a Tempest. Doesn't look like one though, it looks like a Mustang. It is a Mustang. What the heck, man? Well, it's all happening. And there's a 38 down there too. Maybe I should take both of them out. Too far away. One was shooting at me too. There, again. Go, 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 go! But I don't cook my engine. I think I better get this just done as quickly as possible. Am I going to catch him? I should be able to catch a Mustang on the deck, surely. Seems like he's getting away. I should be faster than a Mustang. I'm going to have to go back to combat mode. Yeah. Something's going on up there. What's that? Is that another 109? That's a 109 chasing the Mustang. I've reduced my power. I'm trailing and there's a Mustang and a twin. I think the twin's a 38. Or it's a 110, I don't know. It's a 38. So we've got a Mustang chasing a 38. Is that a Mustang? It's a 109. It's a 109. So I was chasing a 109. That's why I couldn't catch it, because it's the same plane as me. Here we go. Cut the power. good hits on him, I think. And I got him. Nice. Let's keep in combat mode. Check that out. What a posse we got going on here. Good kill. Alright. Now, I'm going to sort of drift closer towards my base. What's the heading for it from here? I don't know, damn it. Jet fuel to Venlo. Protect the train jet fuel to Venlo. Ah, Venlo's become available. Shit. Quick. I've got to land. I've got to land somehow. Where can I land? I've got to get back to the base and land. Oh, man. Maybe I should just crash land and just try and get into a... Ah, what do I do? Alright, damn it. What do I do? I don't really want to crash land. I want a jet, but I'm so far away from the home base. Why am I heading west, for God's sakes? I've got to be heading about 100 degrees. The whole purpose of this flight is to get a jet. Good one. Cheers, machine. That worked out pretty well. I was wondering why I couldn't catch that Mustang, and it was because it wasn't a Mustang. It was probably another K4. There is the Panzers. An enemy aircraft is literally in this vicinity. I'd better watch out. But I have to get back to land so I can... so I can get a jet. I think that was for me. Engine damaged. Damn it, this is all going pear-shaped. Why is the engine damaged? I think I just ran it for too long. Alright. So, got to get back to base, There goes the engine. That's good in a way because I'll be able to get to the Panzers. I'll be able to get to the jets very quickly. Seriously doubt there'll be a jet available, but let's just try it. Go! Some good shooting there. Cheers, Paul. Alright, let's try this. 2-2-2-2. But no jets available. Hang on. Yes. Go. Ha! With a bloody less than an hour left, I finally get a jet. Alright, now you guys can witness the jet startup procedure. That's engine number 1 started. For engine number 2. That's engine number 2 started. Now I've got to select both engines. It's the hardest part of all because of how I've done it. Let's try this. Just bring the throttles back a bit. They're going to jump. Okay, that's good. No problemo. Let's get that up to 80%. Let's get out of here. Spawned the jet. I don't know, there was just some really awesome action going on, and then suddenly the jets are available. The jet fuel train decided to leave. To say the least, the jet fuel train was late to the party. There's the threshold there. All of the runways here are about the same length. Making sure that I've got both of the throttles moving in unison. Once I'm at 80%, then I can start rolling. It's about 85. "41 minutes left on the map. I'm going to get a run up from here if possible. Is the angle too obtuse? Flaps are a bit funky. There's 200, I'm going to start rotating soon. And a nice drawn out rotation. And get that speed up. Just going up. Almost at 300. Those main wheels, there we go. Now for the flaps. Flaps are up. Speed's damn low. Let's get the lights off. Alright, and now we're ready to rock and roll with bloody 40 minutes left. Should be going, I don't know. All I need, so the priority is not out of speed or altitude, the priority is speed. But you want to get some altitude too, because jets perform much better at high altitude. Now I've got nose down stick forward pressure, and I need to trim the plane out so I'm not always stick forward and porpoising all over the place. So I'll do that now with the trim, about 70% at least. There we go. Now I've got my hands off the stick and it's pretty good. pitch-wise, rolling a bit, but that's okay. Now the speed can pick up quite healthily, almost at 500. Guys, I might turn the volume up a bit so I can hear the jet engine. I think that'd be useful. Damn, the auto level just switched itself off. Treacherous. Right, now I've got the sound at 22%. It'll be harder for you to hear me, but at least we can hear the jet, which is quite useful for performance and that sort of thing. We're at 600 and something Ks an hour now. I need to reduce the throttle. There's continuous mode. I'm going to start climbing a little bit. Mostly I'm going west, but I'll start going north a bit as I climb. Sounds okay? I want to go north as I climb so that I'm climbing away from the action. You don't want to climb into the action, you want to climb adjacent to it, perpendicular to it, and then head into it, turn and head into it once you've got some altitude. This is going to be a real shallow climb to keep above 700 kilometers an hour if possible in the climb. Yes, that's right, climbing at 700 kilometers an hour, that's what I'm aiming for. I'm almost there, I'm at about 600 now. Flaps are up, the gear is up, the lights are off, the canopy of course is closed, everything's pretty good, nothing to slow the plane down. It's our speed, 640. So what you're noticing is that the plane takes so long to pick up speed. It's a fast plane, but like to go from 600 to 650 it's taken about 40 seconds or more. It's not an instantaneous speed pickup. Now the speed is starting to slowly pick up. I'm working my way towards 700. Can hear you easy? Yeah, great. So this is the jet with the master volume of the game set at 20%. I'll have to remember that that's a good setting for the jet. It's particularly useful when you're starting the jet engines to be able to hear them, because there's various phases of starting the engine determined audibly by listening and hearing the tone or hearing the notes that the engine's producing. And the next task is to have a sip of coffee, which I might do just now. Almost at 700 Ks an hour. That's the coffee procedure taken care of. 1713. Right, that's going to be about 250. I might as well head out there now. So I'm basically at 700 now, almost. I'm going to start slowly climbing and turning. Hopefully, damn, the speed's dropping off. Hopefully it doesn't drop off too much. I'll try and pick up the throttle a bit. The jet, every percent of engine power that you can get really helps. For example, the difference between 80% and 70% when you're on the ground is pretty big. You won't begin moving at 70%, but at 80% you will begin to move. So stuff like that. You actually need 80% power. 80% power is basically the beginning of your power, but you can't really operate above 95%. And as you descend, you need to reduce power, or else you'll go into emergency mode. I have to remember that. What's my speed now? 600. can't be helped, I think. As you climb though, you should be able to get faster because the air's thinner. Just right, awesome. Sounds like stumbled across a good audio mix there. I think it's important because the jet is a completely different sound than the piston engine. So there's one of my northern airfields, and there's the other. I'm down at 500 k's an hour, which is really not good. What's my altitude? 2,000 I've just gone. So I'm at 2,000 meters. Things haven't gone exactly according to my plan. I wanted to be climbing out at 700. I've climbed out a bit. I'm now down at 500 kilometers an hour. Be 3 minutes left in the map. That's really not much. I'm going to climb over these two airfields. People that aren't in the know complain that the 262s are too powerful and they unbalance the game and they spoil the game and everything. I don't believe that, and hopefully I can dispel that myth, particularly when 262 pilots are getting kill after kill after kill. It may seem that way, but what you can see here is it's so delicate. I'm almost at 450 kilometers an hour now. In a Spitfire, you might be flying along at the same speed, and I'm struggling to maintain my velocity as I climb. All the action so far is in the center or the south of the map. The speed seems to be stabilizing, I'm going to tentatively say. Just at 3,000 meters. "17 enemies in the sky, so that's a lot of targets. But if I was up against one right now, he'd probably shoot me down. I'm doing 480 kilometers an hour. Minutes left. It sort of can't be helped. I have to get into the combat zone now. Just look at the map and set a course. 1912, that's where the Panzers are. I could head to the Panzers, I guess. The bomber base is finished, so the Panzers from here. Where am I? I'm right here. If I want to get, it's a long way to anywhere, but if I want to get here, $200 plus, probably 210, 220. I'll fly over the front line a bit more, I think. I'll go 220. I'm already at 232. Maybe I'll just keep that. Let the speed pick up. Look at that, 600 almost. So yeah, to dispel the myth of the omnipotence, the unbeatableness of the 262, it's just not true. If you catch a 262 in the wrong regime of flight, or if it happens to get low and slow while it's dogfighting you, it's toast. Absolute toast. Certainly can dogfight, even to a degree, to an extent, turn fight with the 262. There is Eindhoven. I recognise the shape. But once you've finished doing a few turns in a turn fight, 1713, that's Lommel, I think. Yeah, that's just south of where I am. Enemy aircraft spotted at Lommel. Picking up your energy again, so I'm almost at 700, that's good news. I can get this baby up to 800, but it's just going to take an eternity to get there. Once you're there, you're unassailable, unless someone gets a lucky shot. But yeah, picking up your energy after you've gone slow it's a long process, during which the 262 is vulnerable. That's either Giel or it's Lommel. No, it's not Lommel. What is it? I don't know. It's that one. How could it be? What am I even looking at there? I've probably gone further than I thought. Going 232. What am I looking at? Oh man. Am I looking at Antwerp? No. So that is Eindhoven. All is well so far. I should have Lommel directly underneath the plane, I think. Is that Lommel? No, it's not. But maybe it is. I think that's Lommel there. I don't know. It's dropping off now because I'm not handling the plane very well. That's not Lommel. It doesn't look like it. I'm going to have to turn around. Ever so gently, and I've got flak firing at me now. On the right track though. I'll lose a bit of altitude to try and keep my speed up. Hopefully I'll stumble across Lommel. It's over here. There it is there. Yep, that's it there. Bit of nose down trim. With this plane I like to mostly keep my hands off the controls while I'm cruising. The more kind of manhandling you do, the less clean the plane gets and the slower it goes. And 25 minutes left. German Panzers. Let's see if we can spot something over here first. Speed over 800, no problem there. So the defences at Lommel, and this is Lommel, and the defences are in the centre of town. It's a bit risky, but I'm going to fly straight into the centre of town. Hope that I can just see something. I'm doing 800 plus k's an hour. The danger here is exceeding the velocity never exceed, which is about 900 and something, and going, I think it's Mark Tuck, but in any case the nose pitches down and you become unrecoverable. Nasty stuff. In a few kilometres more. See any 38s or anything? Alright, so let's go to the Panzers. What's my bearing from there? About 200, I think. Probably 23 minutes left on the map. Now my speed's above 700. If I do 200, I'll get to the Panzers. Look at that. We got some flak. We got some flak. Where is the enemy? Much good if I can't see them. $150. Because I'm so fast, I'm going to go to the Panzers and then come back. It's the best way to do it, I think. I'll do a loop back, probably over my territory, but I could also do a loop, like a turnaround over the closer to the west, which would be 1713 under attack. Alright, that's concrete. Let's gain some altitude and turn. So I was going 200, so the reciprocal of that is 60. So I'm looking for 60. My speed is not that good. Picking up again. More or less on track. I think that's Lommel there. Field. What the heck? There. Back on track, just got to find the target at Lommel. Gonna stay at this altitude for better or worse, and just gonna look for shooting. There, I see an aircraft. I see two aircraft. Excellent. Which one to go for? I guess the one that's closest. I've lost the close one. No, I've got him. It's hard to know which one to go for. Got to pick up that speed as well. Too much though. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? It's a 38. Is that? It's a 47. Shit. Well, he crashed out. Yeah, I got him. Haha! I got a 47. I thought it was a 38 for some reason. Where's his buddy? He's coming after me. This could be a problem. What is that? No, it's a... What is that? I don't know. We got an aircraft up there, I don't know what it is. What would you say that is? That could well be another 47. Seeking to get me. I should probably turn around on him, but I'm lower than him. I'll just climb. I'll climb and I'll generally speaking head back. Do I DM as I'm coming in on him? Don't want to shoot one of my own guys. Crap, I've lost him. I know he's there, but... Where? God damn, where? I know he's right there, but where? Oh, this is crazy. There. There. I don't know what my speed is. 550 k's an hour, that's nothing. I'm so slow right now. And things are sort of shaking around a bit. What have we got there? I'm not going to try and do that. 600 k's an hour. What do you reckon that is? My best guess is a Dora or a Tempest. He's possibly circling around on me. Some bombing going on over there. Let's focus on that. There is a 38 down there. I'm going to get him. If you can keep the plane smooth, you can retain your speed. I think he's going to the south. I can see him. I've got some speed. He's going in for another run. I'll try and intercept him. I've lost him. I can see his contrail. There's another aircraft. Maybe it's the same one. My speed's high now. That's a 38 and it's being attacked. There's 3 aircraft there, all 2 of them shooting at him. Let me see if I can get him. Might not get this one. A bit messy, wasn't it? But there's a bunch of aircraft in the same space, so I'll let those guys take him. I think there's 2 of them there, they can handle him. 15 minutes on the map. That I was just read my mind. I was going to check the time left. See something down there, let me just zoom right in on it. I'm going to boom zoom that, whatever it is. If it's the 38, it's mine. I reckon. Looks like a 38 to me. I've got no speed. I've got no speed. And those other guys are coming in too. I'm in a collision danger right here. Interesting, I'm beneath him. I'm slow. Oh boy, here we go. Got him. Not a killer blow though. Or was it? He could be going down. Let's change direction. May as well go after him again. Keep that speed up. Keep that damn speed up. Probably just nicked his fuel tank. He's got plenty of go left in him. Can't look at my speeder. I don't think I'll hit 900 at this rate, but the danger is to go too slow if anything. 15 left on the map. Damn, that was terrible. Totally missed him. Lucky him. Something a bit risky here. I'm losing all my speed to get another shot at him. Do it, but then you're low and you're slow afterwards. Keep it steady. Damn! Lucky 38. I'm kind of addicted to this now. It's a bad idea, but oh well. Got to come in faster so he's got less time to react. Speed's 500, that's nothing. So anyone, I mean my skill, you know, I'm just picking up on this plane, but anyone that's saying that this is an omnipotent aircraft or something, not so, not so. You're still subject to the laws of physics and so on. Won't be able to get him from here. Nah. I'm lucky that a Mustang or a Tempest hasn't picked me off in the meantime. I've got cannon on both buttons. I was not pressing both buttons before, that's one factor. Harder and harder for him to fly because he's damaged. He can still maneuver though. Here we go, nice and fast. That's him gone. I used both buttons that time. Before that I wasn't using both my cannon. And there he goes. Destroyed. So that was a P-38. You saw how well he survived against the mighty 262. So one error that I was doing there was I was only using one trigger button, and I needed to use both. Maybe not. I don't know. You don't want to be using half your guns though, that's for sure. Speed is low, less than 600. So also, I was really lucky. If he had any buddies in the air with him, I would have been toast doing what I was doing there. Even now, I'm only at the cruising speed of a Spitfire with 150 octane, so I got hit. What did I get hit by? Oh no. Oh no, I've got barely any rudder control. Did I get hit by flak or by an aircraft? I've got to return to base in any case. I've got no rudder control. No rudder control whatsoever. This is bad. I flew over an enemy position. You can see there's flak in the air, so I probably got hit by some flak. No rudder, no elevator, not rudder, no elevator control. So if I can make it back to base now, I will be lucky. So I've got this prominent feature here. I should take a fix from here back to Venlo. Can I do auto level? I doubt it. Nah, it turns off. I'm here, roughly 80 degrees to get back. I won't be able to fly in a straight line though, that's the problem, so it's going to be tough to get back. 7 minutes. I've got some bullet holes there. It could be from the flak, it could be from anything, it could be from another aircraft. What do we got? What do we got? I think that's Lommel, where I did so much fighting just before. No chance of doing any fighting now. The aircraft is not in a good condition. The plane seems to have stabilised a bit. What's the speed? 700? That's nice. I've just gone past Lommel. Auto level on. Good. Alright, so there's that airfield. Next stop is Wyatt. Out of the woods yet. Full forward stabilizer, barely descending, barely changing the pitch. I really doubt that I'll be able to land as well. I might have to bail out over the airfield. I might be able to land. I think if I apply flaps, chances are it's going to stuff up the trim and I'll end up just pitching down. I don't know. I might put down 5 degrees of flap and see what happens as I'm on final. There's Wyatt up ahead. Still heading roughly 80 degrees to get back to Venlo. So I'm here. I just need to go 80 degrees to get back to Venlo. I'll be there in a jiffy. 4.5 minutes left. Another thing about the 262, it's not impervious to flak, as I probably just found out. A pretty cool couple of sorties here. It's been pretty awesome as well, flying the K4. Got some good value out of that. As I come in and the speed reduces, what's going to happen is it'll change the pitch, and if the plane wants to nose down, there'll be nothing I can do about it. I'll have to be prepared to bail. So there's the river. Just on the river is the town, and then just beyond the town is the base. The town, and there's the base. This is going to get ugly now. How many minutes left? 2 minutes left. Even if the plane was in one piece, getting down in 2.5 minutes is tough. Not 800 kilometers an hour. When I get just past the river, then I'll turn the engine off and try and trim it out then, and if it gets crazy, then I'll have to bail. Going to reduce from near supersonic speed down to 140 kilometers an hour in the space of about 2 kilometers. Without maneuvering. It's going to be tough. Engine's off. Lights on. Just stay airborne until the map ends. It's one option. I actually want to put it down though. No, I won't have time. 49 seconds left. Here we go. That just froze there. That was awesome. The result, I destroyed heaps of stuff on the ground, obviously. Parked planes 3, heavy plane 1, medium planes 2, light planes 3. What does that mean? Does that mean I destroyed 6 planes in the air? I don't know. If it does, that makes me kind of an ace in a map. I don't know. But I was flying different aircraft. That was pretty cool. Guys, I'm going to end this particular stream here. I'm going to be back for another one. Merry Christmas, everyone. And thanks you guys that participated in the chat. Thanks everyone watching at home that came along for the adventure. Usual stuff. Like, share, subscribe. Support on Patreon. Join the channel. Become a member on YouTube. It's about $5.99 a month. Free to cancel anytime. Really helps me, my efforts, and the channel. And check out froggyfrog9000.com. There's new articles there fairly regularly. I'm going to be back again at some point, not sure when. Hope you can join me for that one as well. Thanks guys, Merry Christmas, bye for now.